Hello students, today we are going to discuss some new topics from the chapter number 2, Writing and the City Life. Here we are having the first topic, the significance of urbanism. The urbanism is a word which deals with the features that actually says or proves a place to be an urban place. So here we are having, as we have already discussed, that Mesopotamia was basically an urban civilization. So here we are going to get some examples of division of labor that is a common feature in the urban areas even in the present days, and these division of labor will tell us that yes, the urban civilization was generally emerged in the Mesopotamian civilization. Here we can take an example of a carver. A carver who basically used to carve on stone seals. He required bronze tools that he himself cannot make, and he also required a colored stone for the seals that he does not know where to get, and his basic specialization is fine carving. So he can only carve on the seals made of clay or stone, but the things, the inputs that he needs for his work, he must have to depend on some other people and some other professionals to get those inputs. After that only he can complete his work. The same example we can follow with a bronze tool maker who wants copper and tin to make bronze, which he cannot get by himself. Then he also needs regular supplies of charcoal for fuel. So this division of labor and the interaction of different professionals with each other due to for various sources is a fine example of urbanism in Mesopotamia. Apart from them, even the agricultural areas were dependent on the city areas for supply of textiles and other commodities that were produced in the cities, and the urban people were dependent on the agricultural areas for basically the food supplies. So this was the topic, significance of urbanism. Now the next topic is movement of goods into cities. Yes, as we know that Mesopotamia was a civilization where there was ample amount of agricultural production and animal production, as agriculture and animal domestication was the main activity. But this civilization and the sites of Mesopotamia were lacking in different types of commodities like stones for making tools, seals, jewels, wood for making better carts, cart wheels and boats, and even metals for making tools, vessels and ornaments. These things they had to get imported from Turkey, Iran and across the Gulf countries. In place of it, the Mesopotamian sites used to import agricultural produces and textiles. Now the question was, what were the means of transportation of these goods into Mesopotamian cities? So there were two different means of transportation that were used by the people of Mesopotamia: the land transportation through bullock carts and the water transportation through boats. As compared to the land transportation, obviously water transportation was more cheaper, more convenient and more used by the people, as the bullocks were used to be fed by the people, which was a little more expensive for them. So the land transport was the basic means of transport for importing of the different goods into Mesopotamian cities. Now the next topic is the development of writing. Yes, we have already talked that The development of art of writing is the best legacy of the Mesopotamian civilization, as around 3200 BCE, the first clay tablets on which there are written records of more than 5000 lists of items are there, which includes oxen, fish, bread, loaves. They were basically the goods that were brought into or distributed from the temples of Uruk, that was a city in the southern Mesopotamia. So this is a very clear proof of the starting of use of writing by the Mesopotamian people. Now the script that were basically used by the Mesopotamian people was called as cuneiform. Cuneiform was the name of the script used by the Mesopotamian people. It was a sharp-edged script with wedge-shaped. That is means for cuneiform. All the letters that were used and written with the help of using cuneiform script, they were having sharp edges. And the basic uses of writing by the Mesopotamian people were for not only for keeping records, now the writing was used, but also for making dictionary, giving legal validity to land transfer, and narrating the deeds of the kings, as well as announcing the changes a king had made in the customary laws of the land. So even the language, Sumerian, Akkadian, they were all the languages that were being used by the people from 2400 BCE, but the script always remained the same, the cuneiform script. Yes, it is to be noted that many of the words of this script has not been deciphered by the historians, yet they try to decipher them. So that's all.